Family, what up? Make sure you guys like this video. Check out these clips real quick. There's really some stuff you can't ignore about the situation. This is Von's uncle, and here's 3 things I want y'all to check out and really think about the situation and wonder who paid who and who was working for who and who was responsible for this and that. Check out these clips. Let's go.
All Von's sisters and brothers, they look at me as uncle. It ain't not a time they ain't nan one of them from Kayla on down been able to pick up the phone and call me and ask me for anything. If I got it, they got it. No questions asked. Period. That's just what it is. They all And even with Kayla, I forgive her. And the reason why I forgive her, it's my niece. She ain't never had. So tempted with money, she was baited in. You want the person that baited her. Even though she's supposed to know better, this is my family and da-da-da-da-da-da. But anybody can be tricked with money, man.
I wonder if that's why she got the house in the Range Rover and, yeah, that hard drive, y'all. But this the thing. It's a lot of stuff being said about 21 Savage and his club, and it was not supposed to be open and stuff like that. I feel like somebody might have seen who had the proper place to make it look like something was going on. But check out this next clip.
The whole world feel like the King Von situation was a fluke. Like it was fluky. Like, you know, like he walked up on Quando Rondo, started punching him, and Quando Rondo homie popped out the cut and popped him. Like any real homie would do. You know what I'm saying? That's how the whole world, including myself.
All you have to do is read the play. Just read the play. Little Tim is sitting back, driver's side, behind tent, directly across from where Von will be exiting the vehicle at. Quando Rondo is leaning inside the passenger side front. So therefore, as soon as Von gets out of the car, Little Tim can let Quando know, action. And as soon as Von starts walking, well, all of a sudden, not Von catches him at the passenger door, leaning into the car. He catches him walking, he walks to meet him. You understand me? Stand your ground law. This is what this is. Everybody was disarmed. This is so easy. It's so easy. It's clearly a setup. And then when my son is picking up Von up off the ground, when he pulls up to get him, Little Tim and them are bagging out in their white truck. You see the Hellcat hit brakes to allow them to leave, when if you were on our side, you're gonna ram this car so they can't go anywhere. But you see a hesitant so they can bag out and so they can leave.
How do you let the people that just did that back out and leave? That is interesting. Very interesting. I want to know why Quando was so comfortable at that SUV with everything that was going on. I feel like it was a lot of misleading going on in this situation, and I feel like it was beyond a lot of people, especially Quando and whatchamacallit, because the Unc said that Quando said he didn't want anything to do with no money exchange or anything like that. Allegedly, they paid back in April of 2020, and then everything took place in November of 2020. I don't know. It's a lot of stuff that's pulling me different ways, but let's check out this last clip.
I mean, it's just what it was, man. Like I said.
Man, this shit crazy. I'm still.
How Little Tim, just pay attention to this. Chicago got gangsters in it for real. I don't know nobody that's finna jump out shooting with the police, CPD got their lights on, less than 3 feet away from them. You finna pull out your gun and start shooting 12 outside, less than 5 feet away from you with their lights on. You finna start blowing, and then everybody gets shot in Von's entourage. Allegedly Track, allegedly BJ. We know Louis got shot, we know Slutty got shot. This dude lay on the ground all the time with his gun in his hand, gets in the car and leave with his gun and don't get killed. Make that make sense. Everybody on our side got shot and killed.
Who we talking about right now?
We talking about Lil Tim. Lil Tim laid on the ground the whole time with his gun and never got shot, and was able to get up off the ground with his gun and get in the car and leave. This is simple assessment. How off-duty Atlanta police there with squad cars and nobody gets shot? Who hired them to be there?
Who hired them to be there? Damn, that was a bold statement. But the things he's saying, y'all, it's true shit. We watched it for ourselves. The whole world watched it. But what is the probability of all of these people being around? You're one of the only ones that's visible with the firearm. You fire, you're on the ground vulnerable. And you don't get a head tap chest tapper. He got a shit bag, but he didn't, like, come on, man. That's crazy. But the thing is, it's a stand your ground state when you're in fear for your life. Fist didn't, and listen, he wasn't in imminent fear at all. Vaughn didn't have a strap or nothing. That should have been mutual combat. It wasn't the scenario for stand your ground. That's what a lot of people got to peep to.